All right, guys, so in this bit, we're going to go through ManyChat and setting up your actual invitation sequence. And so, guys, just go to ManyChat.com and we're going to go straight to the Get Started for Free button, okay? Now, you need to be logged in with your own Facebook. Once that's done, you just press sign in with Facebook. Cool, we're going to allow all of that. And this should redirect us back to ManyChat. All right, cool. So we're just going to fill out just a few of their answers, questions and whatnot, of course. So really don't worry about this too much. Solopreneur. And we're going to connect. If you got multiple pages, guys, just make sure you're connecting the right page. Okay, so we're going to connect to Love My Life with Coach Jess. And yes, this account will be used for business. And let's just go. Doesn't really matter. Suppose. Cool. All right, so once we're in our account, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go into growth tools, okay? Now, later on, there's going to be a lot more training on ManyChat and how to use it, guys. But there's also some training in that in here as well that you can go through. The best training is always just to go through some YouTube if you really want to get good at this, guys, because ManyChat is something that as we sort of grow and develop, you're going to be learning a lot more about. But for now, guys, just follow the step-by-step what we're doing here, and you guys can come back and play around with that a little bit later. So we're going to go to new growth tool on the right. And the one we're going to set up, if you scroll down, we're going to go to Messenger Ref URL. All right, cool. So once we've done that, we're going to go straight to edit. But what I suggest before that actually is at the top here, we want to name it. All right, so we're going to name this one because we're actually going to create two. The first one we're going to create is just going to be one for your Facebook DM. So, but we're going to go 28-day challenge. So 28 DC. And then we're going to go the date it starts. So this one's starting 3rd of December. And then how we sent it. So we're going to send it. This one's going to be sent via Facebook DM. Okay, so you want to label it as much as possible because then you can kind of, as we track like where everything's coming from later, you can really, find out exactly, where the best invites are coming from. All right, once we've done that, guys, we're going to go to edit. Now, the best way I like to do this is in Go to Flow Builder. Seems to be the most popular as well. So once we've done that, we're actually going to start editing the message. Now, a lot of the time, unless they've properly subscribed, you actually can't put in their first name. So what we're going to do, guys, is now once you're up to this part, there's a button below in this actual section here with opt-in message, and that's where we're actually going to get you guys to go through, okay? So in the opt-in message, we're going to go straight into the Google Files doc. Now, guys, this is going to open up a Google Files doc. Now, if don't edit this document, guys, but if ever you would like to edit the document, and what you need to do is go to File and go Make a Copy. Once you've made a copy, you can actually edit your own file. Okay, but for now, guys, this one here, if you edit it here, that'll edit the original one and it changes the document for everyone. So just don't edit it, please. Cool. So we're going to copy the first one all the way up to where I've just done there. And we're just going to go through, guys, and just watch. Oops. This is actually a good example, guys, is what we're actually building here. It's going to look just like this. Okay, so this is literally what we're building out right now. So opt-in message, this is the one that first comes up. And yep, so that's good. And then we're going to go add button. Okay, now we come back to here. This is, see how I've given a bit of a space, guys? Just make sure, again, you're just copying exactly how I'm doing it right now. New button. So we're giving the button a name. And you're going to press send message. Cool. Now, for this one, guys, we're actually going to add a tag. So I actually am going to change this. And we're going to go perform action. And then come over here, the action, we're going to go add tag. Now, the tag's literally going to be what you guys have up here. So even if you want to copy this, go back into edit. And we're going to label that tag. Paste, and make sure you press enter before going out. Otherwise, it won't work. So what we're done with creating a tag, what that's actually doing, and make sure that then you link back to the message there. So you just click on that little button and then drag it across to the message, and then you're going to tap here and you're going to make the next one. Now, just to give you guys a heads up, what we're doing here with this tag, once someone comes in through your ManyChat and then they've actually hit the button to start, that's tagged them. Now, if I go here, just to show you guys in my one, we're going to go to audience. And you can see here in the tag section, I've got like multiple different tags. So, you know, whatever the label of your tag was, you can see who's come in through that way. And yeah, so you can just sort of track how many people are coming in through each different tag. Again, just so we can find out where, you know, a lot of the people coming from, if they're coming in, if you're getting a lot of people through, you know, Facebook DMs or Instagram or your Facebook ad. All right, guys, so we're going to go straight and we're just going to copy these. So I'm just going to go into this and complete this as quickly as possible. So it's nice and quick. So you're just adding it. Next one here, we're actually going to add the button, and then we're also going to go, so come back, and we're going to actually add 2 buttons. Now you can add up to 3 buttons on any of these. Cool, and we're not going to go send message yet. We're just going to come back to this one. Then we're going to go send message. And again, you can just zoom out. Now, what you do want to do, we've created one message response, but they're basically going to take them to the next message. So we don't need to create a separate response for each one. It was completely transformed, I believe. Let me check. Yep. Cool. Oh, spell check. Luckily, we have that. And again, just making sure you're dragging these ones across so they all go to the next message. These questions that we've done, they've pretty much been proven that they work quite well. So I wouldn't suggest changing these guys. Just leave it as is. All right, so once they've done that, that's going to bring them to the last message here. Well, Now, you'll see if we have a look actually in mine. Now, I'll go back into mine so you can see these. I've added in a picture at the end there. Now, see here, I've uploaded a picture just so, these are nice just to add these kind of pictures. We've just got an Unstoppable Squad one, but you might want to have something a bit more fun. If you want to do that, you should just be able to go into here. Now, go down, go to Upload Image. Click on that and then just find a picture, of yours. Again, you might want to have like a funny little meme or something like that. Or like just like a congratulations or, something exciting. But, for now, we're just so we can get through it a bit quicker, we're not going to add anything. If you did want to do that, guys, you just need to, and you want to bring it to the top, you can drag that up. Okay. You can drag that up and then have the picture sit there so when it comes through. But we're just going to go here. We're going to click on this one. Now, this one here, guys, this response is, the next bit is they're actually going to click here to register for the actual online waiver. So what you guys are going to do, you're going to copy this link here. And you can see here in the button, obviously we're going to go to register. You can see here, this is where you're going to add your little emojis and stuff like that. And this one we're going to write, so when they actually press the button, it's actually going to open them up into a website. And we're going to add the website in here and then press done. All right, so that's pretty much the message. And then what we're going to do here is that's going to allow them, because what they're going to do, when they click on that, that's going to take them to the website. So we're going to add a little wait time here. We're going to add delay. And we're going to click on here. And then we're going to write 60 seconds is the longest wait time we can have. Now, once we've done that, we need to then create a message to follow. And the message to follow, we're actually going to write, please just let me know once you've completed the online form and you're all set up to start the challenge. Just so, again, just to get them to make sure that they're responding and if they've completed the waiver and they're actually ready to go, okay? Now, what I then do normally is I will then, your messages will come through and then, let me see. So you can see here, this is one of the ones of my challenges at the moment. They've registered, that's come through. She's pressed done, she's written done. And then I have this message copy and I have this saved to my notes. So you're basically I've got it here as well. Awesome, it starts on that. And then just be careful, guys, because I've just put in lines here. So, my one is obviously the next one. If it's starting the 3rd of December, it starts on the 3rd of December. There'll be a live webinar for the information session for all challenges Monday. And that's where you'll put, the date and month. And then Brisbane, Australia time, because we are going to be sending, or for me personally, I'm starting to try out a lot of international as well. So, they might have a very different time frame. So I'll send you a message, a reminder on the webinar on the day. And don't stress if you can't make it because of the time difference. I'll send the replay after it finishes. So I'd suggest you add this little message to your notes, because what you're going to be doing is you're personally just going to copy and send that. So you can see here, I'll need to do that. Like I can see here, this person's gone through and you can see done. So I'll go into my notes. Once she's pressed that, I'll just copy that response, put it in there, and send it away. That just sort of lets them know. Also, sometimes they just want to ask a question, so you can do that there as well. All right, guys, that's it for this section. If you have any questions, just send them to me. And if you need to go through it a couple times before you actually process it, just make sure you get that done. Actually, one more thing, guys. There is what you do need to do before it's completed. You need to press publish for it to go live. And if you want to test it out to make sure you've gotten it out, which I do suggest you do, you press preview. So you can see here, preview, send to messenger. Yep, continue. And if you go to your Facebook, you should get the message. See, that's come through. Hey, thanks for clicking through. Tap here to start. And you just want to go through and make sure everything's coming up and it looks good. Make sure you can try out all the buttons and there's nothing lacking. Great. You can see here it's typing. That's the response. But if I click this one, this opens up them into the new thing that takes them to the waiver. And if you guys don't know what the waiver looks like, this is what it is here. Okay. This is all. I've already done this up, and it's the same for everyone. So this is where they're actually going. Congratulations. The next step is join us on the webinar. We do have the time, and I always go in and change the time and date for that. And then step 2 is for them to join the Facebook page if they haven't done that. So this is the most important thing. If you can see here, so we're going to go join group. Yeah. And so they've requested. Now, they can't actually get into the group yet. If they do ask that, just say, hey, if they've gone, I've requested, just let them know that, yeah, we're going to be letting them in and allowing them access, maybe a few days before the challenge starts. All right, guys, so that's it from now, and I'll see you in the next section.